So do you love to travel but hate bad airline service? Avoid a stressful experience with advice from the pointsguy.com. With 3.5 million unique visitors per month, the Points Guy is a leading resource for travel news. Joining me right now is the Points Guy, founder and CEO, Brian Kelly. Brian, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. Our audience needs this and loves this kind of advice. You just put out a report of the best and the worst airlines. Give it to us.
So basically, we wanted to take, airlines are often judged by shareholders and investors, and we wanted to look at it strictly from the lens of consumers, right? So looking at price as our #1 factor and those annoying fees.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to ding the airlines that, really take you for a ride. So the results were a little bit shocking, I have to say.
All right, so who takes you for a ride? Give us the goods.
Well, the best airline is Alaska Airlines. They've got a culture of customer service. And #3 is Virgin America, which they just acquired. So if you're flying them in general, they've got great prices and good customer service. And shockingly, #2 was United, which United has long had, on-time arrival woes and management shakeups. But, when we looked at the route network and convenience and fares, United actually came in above American and Delta.
Yeah, I like United. There's something that happened with United over the last few years that I started liking them more than the others for some reason. So why do you think what are the biggest drawbacks here, and why does this group earn the top honor?
Well, it's interesting.
Just price?
So Delta's probably the best run. Yeah, price was a third of the survey. So we really looked at it. Consumers really care about price, right? Getting the best deal. And, Delta's a really well-run airline, but they're really expensive. And also we took into account frequent flyer programs. United has the best frequent flyer program, in my opinion, of those 3 major airlines. Delta has devalued their program so much, they don't even tell you how many miles you need now. They dynamically price the amount of miles needed for awards. Which means you need to use more miles for award tickets.
Wow, that's an interesting observation, because we had Ed Bastian on, the CEO of Delta Airlines. I was very impressed with him. I thought he was really an impressive business person.
Yeah.
But you're saying, yeah, that's the whole thing.
Exactly.
He's good for shareholders.
He's squeezing more money out of consumers and leading the pack in that way. So we're just looking through the lens of, frequent flyers.
Real quick, any other metrics you look at when you're looking at best and worst for airlines?
We did on-time arrival, right? Because the whole point of flying is to get to where you want to go. Involuntary bumps, so the airlines still actually bump people off flights. That was a small factor, but...
So #1 in terms of on-time arrival?
#1 in terms of on-time arrival is Hawaiian Airlines. However, they scored towards the bottom because we did look at fares, and fares from Hawaii are generally higher from the U.S. So it's not totally, you could never fully have a fair survey, I would guess, but we actually allow people to adjust what matters most to them.
Yeah.
And you can create your own rankings on the site.
I really need to take Hawaiian Airlines soon.
I know, right?
I mean,
they now have lie-flat seats from New York to Honolulu.
Yeah, I need to take that flight because it's always on time.
Yep.
Brian, good to see you.
Thanks for
having me. Thank you so much. Brian Kelly there. Coming up.